Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be going over some glitches in the Matrix. These videos are definitely weird, so make sure to stay till the end.
Astral project and go to a prison, you'll see this for yourself. Energy cannot escape cubes. Everything today is built in cubes to trap energy. The ancients knew this is why their rooms were never square. They had pointed roofs for energy to escape. Everything you see molds your mind in some form or way. Cubes and squares are the most limited shapes. By seeing cubes and squares all the time, this is subconsciously limiting our minds. The ancients built with beauty and sophistication because they understood what they see has an effect on their mind. They changed this to dull us down, to make things more simple, to make you more simple. Environment, it's all mental, it all has an effect on your mind. I think you can work this one out yourself.
We're going to watch that one back again because there was a lot that they were talking about that I found extremely interesting.
If you astral project and go to a prison, you'll see this for yourself. Energy cannot escape cubes. Everything today is built in cubes to trap energy. The ancients knew this is why their rooms were never square. They had pointed roofs for energy to escape. Everything you see molds your mind in some form or way. Cubes and squares are the most limited shapes. By seeing cubes and squares all the time, this is subconsciously limiting our minds. The ancients built with beauty and sophistication because they understood what they see has an effect on their mind. They changed this to dull us down, to make things more simple, to make you more simple. Environment, it's all mental, it all has an effect on your mind. I think you can work this one out yourself.
Dang, this clip really makes you think. Saying that all these squares and cubes are boxing in energy, it does kind of make sense if you think about it. The cube, especially depicted in a bunch of lore and shows, normally what's trapping energy, demons, etc. is normally some form of a cube. This kind of resonates a little bit with me. The architects in the past did create some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work, but was there a different meaning behind it? Was the reason that they did all these grand buildings and all that stuff, is it so that the energy could flow through? Like, I never thought of it that way. Cities, towns, and settlements in general are pretty boring now. They're all pretty much the same cookie cutter homes. Everything is pretty much the same. You do see a lot of repetition around the square and the cube. Don't get me wrong, they're extremely durable and powerful, but the arch is very powerful and supportive as well. So is it a lack of creativity? Is it to keep us stuck, dull, and boring? Or is it just a coincidence? Let me know in the comments. That's beautiful. It doesn't make much sense to me, but it's definitely beautiful. Yeah, I've briefly seen this clip floating around the internet. It doesn't make much sense to me. I haven't done a deep dive into any of the comment sections or anything in regards to this video. So if you do know what's going on here, is this a glitch in the Matrix or is this scientifically explainable? Let me know.
Showing all kinds of what at least look like really peculiar craft flying through the air all over the world. This release from the Pentagon just has these UFO and UAP fans buzzing. More than 160 files have been released by the Pentagon, even as President Trump, who ordered the release, has continued to say he doesn't really know if there's life out there beyond Earth.
I don't have an opinion on it. I never talk about it.
Now, many of these newly released reports show really recent events. That's what's particularly interesting about it. For example, U.S. intelligence officials just last year traveling in helicopters reported saying in some undisclosed spot they saw these glowing orbs traveling at a very high rate of speed. Quote, they appeared to be oval-shaped, orange in color with a white or yellow center and emitting light in all directions.
Weird.
In 2022, there are reports of a military sensor tracking a UAP moving.
Why is this all redacted? What are they covering up? Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, what would they be redacting here? The only thing I can think of is it's maybe from like their original video from somebody else's post, but I'm assuming that this person got it directly from the government website where they released the files to. Are they trying to cover up other sensitive information? Right here, it says Syria 2022. So maybe they're trying to cover up a lot of like the sensitive information from around that area, but I don't see honestly the point. You can easily just Google Earth these areas. I don't know. Let's continue.
North to south, and in another report, flying from west to east. In 2024, a teardrop-shaped craft and an uneven ball of white light and a diamond-shaped vessel traveling somewhere around 500 miles an hour were all reported by military.
It doesn't look like it's going in a straight line. It kind of just looks like it's going like this. So if it's going at that speed, how is it not going in a straight line? That doesn't make much sense to me.
Observers. Older NASA missions are also included in all of this, although many were made public earlier. Among them, a bit of unusual audio between the Gemini 7 capsule in 1965 and Mission Control. Listen.
This is Houston. Say again, 7?
So we have a bogey at 10 o'clock high.
You have any more information, estimated distance or size?
Looks like hundreds of little particles going by the west out about 3 to 4 miles.
So, Apollo 12 astronaut Alan Bean reporting from space in 1969. Here's what he had to say. You can see these lights, particles of light, flashes of light, and they're just sailing off. They really haul out of here and press off out to the stars. There are just many, many pages in here about many subjects, including a lot from curious comments from citizens. There are some very obvious hoaxes, but what you don't find in here are clear answers of the government saying yes or no, there's something out there. And those are going to continue because there should be more releases coming.
Yeah, individually, these are all really weird. Seeing a lot of like the different crafts flying around, different shapes, different movement patterns, different areas that they're exploring, I suppose. With it being released by the government, you'd think Trump would have something more to say than, I don't know, I just don't talk about it. I find that kind of strange. There have been a lot of theories around the UFO files being a cover-up, a distraction. Do you think these clips are real, or do you think this is just a distraction from the bigger picture? Let me know in the comments.
Scouting for turkeys, and it's like between 6:55 and 7 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, I'm just gonna take a good video of the sky. Is really pretty, the farm look really pretty, and as I'm taking this video, the sky done something weird, like it glitched, and I wasn't looking through the phone, like I was scanning the field, but I was like looking at the field, and I seen the sky do it, and I was like, what the world? And I stopped the video and I went back, and my phone caught it. I don't know what it is. It's weird for sure. I'll show you guys the video. Check it out. Tell me what you think. It's kind of weird.
What? What the heck is happening? Let's watch that last little part again.
Weird.
There was a glitch in the dome. Truman Show reference. But nonetheless, yeah, it seems like there was some programming issues here with, I guess, our simulation. The more videos I watch, the more convinced I am that we are living in a simulation. It kind of just looks like some of the pixels just kind of gave out for a second and then rebooted, because I don't have any other explanations for what could be going on in this clip. Like, it couldn't have been a cloud going past the sun and blocking the sun for a second, because clouds don't move that fast. Like, I don't know. If you have any ideas of what's happening here, let me know in the comments. All right, this next clip. Ship appears to float in sky in rare mirage.
You're looking at the ocean and suddenly there's a ship floating in the sky. It's not a ghost, it's a mirage, a rare one called Fata Morgana. This optical illusion happens when warm air sits above cold air, bending light like a lens. So objects beyond the horizon get stretched, flipped, and lifted into the sky. And that ship, it could be miles away. And what you're really seeing is multiple distorted images, some even upside down. It only lasts moments. So if you ever spot one, you're watching the atmosphere play tricks on your eyes. You're looking at the ocean.
So for this clip, the narrator says that it's a mirage, but I don't know if you noticed, there's some birds flying by. They look like they're further in the distance, but they seem to be flying underneath it. I'm not sure how that would fit into the mirage scenario. What do you think's going on here? Do you think this is a mirage, or do you think this is a glitch? If you have a better explanation on what's going on with it, let me know, or just let me know your theories. All right, let's move on. What's going on with her hands? Those definitely look like claws. What's going on with her hands? Those don't look like hands. Those look like claws. Like, this kind of points in the direction maybe lizard people. I don't know what's going on in here. This clip is short, but very unsettling. Like, her hands are moving so unnaturally. They don't look like hands. Let me know what your thoughts are here. Does she just have abnormally long fingers and her nails, she's got those gel nails on? Or is something else happening here? Alrighty, this is the last clip of the day. Let's jump in. What the heck?
Whoa, what is that?
Yeah, this one's definitely weird. It looks like the car is flying through the sky. It's got a trail behind it, but it doesn't look like it's moving. But either way, why would there be a car in the sky? Is the government getting cheap and not wanting to put the chemtrails out there with jets because it's too expensive? I don't know. Nonetheless, this one is definitely very odd, and I'm not seeing any layering or anything going on here, so let me know your thoughts in the comments. All right, if you made it this far, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. This is the end of another Glitch Wednesday. Got more of this coming in the future. If you like content like this, make sure to press that subscribe button, the like, and turn on bell notifications, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.